Today is Saturday, August 2nd, and it is a work day. I worked last night, and when I tell you that our last gym session, we were doing a lot of leg stuff, my quads are killing me. And at my job, I had to do so much walking and steps. By the end of the night, I was done. So I really thought that I was gonna sleep in all day until I had to go to work. But I didn't, and unfortunately, I am still starting the day off really slowly. We have beef and Guinness stew that I made yesterday. It is so good. Oh my God, even just mentioning it, I'm starting to drool. It is literally one of the best things that I make. I'm obsessed with it. And I could not wait until fall to make it. So I suffered in the kitchen yesterday and made it in the summer heat. But I'm about to make myself an omelet right now with some veggies. And then I'm going to try and make a dish with some chicken, like kind of like a taco bowl, I guess, in a way again, because I bought this seasoning that is really good. I was trying it on its own, and I have had the chicken marinating. It's not really a marinade, but like marinating in it for 2 days now. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that, and then I might not be able to film all of it though, just because like I am kind of in a rush to get to work, but I'll like show you the outcome of it. 100 grams of the egg whites, and then I'm going to add an egg to it for my omelet. Normally I would add turmeric and pepper and salt in this, but I don't have pepper or turmeric, so I put salt and a little bit of nutritional yeast in it. So I got the chicken going. I'm not doing an omelet anymore. It's more like scrambled, because all I was able to put in there was some green and yellow pepper, because a lot of my vegetables from before my last shop went off already, and so that plan went out the window. And then I got some basmati rice going. I've cut up some of the peppers for the dish that I'm making there. I got a can of corn and black beans going, and yeah, I'm trying to make a sauce for this. So what I've done is I've put Greek yogurt and then this seasoning and some nutritional yeast in there, and we're gonna see how good it is. I ended up adding a little bit of chopped up garlic, and it made it so much better. I'm trying to describe what this tastes like. I don't know, but I really like the garlic in it. And I cannot taste the Greek yogurt now. So I definitely do not have the time to do everything individually. So I put the onions, peppers in here, and then I added a can of corn and a can of black beans. And we're just gonna heat that up all together and then mix it somehow. So while that's cooking, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast. I'm not dirtying another plate. No, I don't have time for that. But a good omelet. Normally I add cheese, but that nutritional yeast is really good. Big bite. So I did a half a cup of rice, a little bit of the mixture that I just made, the chicken on top, some jalapenos, and now I'm gonna put some of my pickled red onions that I made the other day on top. This is too hard to do with the camera, so. Okay, so that's it with the pickled red onions, and then I put the sauce in a squeeze bottle, and I'm just gonna squeeze some of that on top. Awesome. This is gonna make about 4 helpings. Man, I really need to clean my stove. The other 3 were made into go containers. One of these I'm gonna take for lunch. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in this area because I've made nothing. I don't think I have the time for it. So it's this, my stew, that I'm bringing to work. All right, so I'm off to work. I have my lunch and my dinner packed. And then I also have a Gatorade Zero for some electrolytes. And I have to bring my iPad because I have not edited the podcast that I was going to come out with today. It's going to be delayed because everything just feels really chaotic right now. Let's go to work. I'm at work, and to be quite honest, I do not want to be here right now. I don't know how I'm going to find the energy to go to the gym, but we'll see. I am exhausted. My safety vest is in the drying locker right now because it is soaking wet with my sweat. Leaning against the chair right now is bothering me because my shirt is soaked in sweat, that it's freezing. I put the sweater over just to try and give myself a little bit of comfort. Stop complaining, Christine. It's just a really, I'm doing an extra day this week because I did a trade with someone. So today's technically my Monday, even though it's my second work day. Smells delicious. I'm eating the taco bowl that I made earlier. I don't know if I'm incorporating the clip of it because I haven't seen, it was so dark, but Rams really liked it, so. Hot. Mmm. 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 How many mms can I say? That sauce is really nice. This is a good amount of food. There's a lot more chicken than anything, and there's only a third of a cup of rice. I just really want to keep like rice and pasta and the amount of bread that I eat, like that consumption down. I'm not on keto or anything. I just tend to really overeat when I eat those things. So I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I do have to edit the podcast at some point today. I just have a splitting headache and like I just really don't want to do anything, but I will. Today's a rough day. I keep going, okay, honestly, I keep going back and forth with going to the gym. I really don't want to, and like I want to cry when I think about it, because it's like my job is physically demanding and like I'm already capped. But I haven't been to the gym since Thursday, and today is Saturday, so I've missed one day. I could always just go tomorrow, because like our next gym session isn't until Tuesday, so I could do it like right in the middle, miss Friday, Saturday, do tomorrow, and then do Monday. I don't know. I feel like I'm already starting to make excuses of missing the gym, even though we've only committed to 2 days a week right now, and I'm doing it. We'll see. I'm getting my gym gear on. I still haven't decided if I want to do it, but you know, it's just like my mental health is struggling today. Like I'm finding it a challenge to be awake, to be at work, to talk to people. Like everything is just a problem. I mean, like if someone were to ask you how you are, it's like I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood. So just put the shoes on and put your sweater on. That's all I gotta do. I did it. I have the sweater on. You know, this was looser 2 years ago. I'm gonna go up. And my brain is such a fog. I keep thinking that like I want to edit the podcast instead, because that has to get done. But then I feel that people that listen to the podcast, if they knew that I skipped the gym to the podcast, they'd probably send in an email. Okay, going to the gym. Bye. I'm very skeptical of the hook that's up here. So if I fall, you're my witness. For those of you that don't know, this is the TRX. Our personal trainer has us working with that. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. It'd be so embarrassing. Our personal trainer has us working with this one of the 2 days that we're working with him a week. So that one was just where you're leaning and pulling up. He was doing one with squats and stuff as well. I'm a little bit nervous about this because at the one that I have at the gym, it's like wrapped around the machine. So this has those, God, what are they called? You know, the hiking things. People attach their keys to them and put them on the, you're all saying it to me, you're all yelling at it right now. Oh God, okay, it moved. That freaked me out. Why did it move? I'm gonna do squats on something else. And then I might do some hip thrusts. But now I'm gonna do their version of a push-up kind of on this. The thing about this is that when I'm doing it, my wrists want to do this, but I have to keep them straight. And this is the wrist that I have a plate in it because I broke it. So it makes it more comfortable when I keep it straight, but it's really hard to remember to do. So that was just like regular thrusts. One thing he wants me to do is where you put one foot out and lift. I can't do that with how bad my knees are. So that is a goal of mine to be able to do. Another is that one over there, like where you, I just realized I pointed and you couldn't see because my stomach. One day. That one where you like lift yourself up and people like lift their legs up on their own and like go sideways and everything. That's another goal of mine. I can't do that worth shit. I have to take my hair out because these clips are not mat friendly. Oh, I'm gonna use a foam roller actually before I go. This is probably one of the best things they told me to do. Just roll this on my lower and upper back after a workout. It feels so good. I have such bad lower back problems. I didn't eat my final meal, and unfortunately, it's like, if I don't eat it on my last break, I'd at least eat it now. And I'm so not hungry right now. I can slowly feel the hunger coming on. So I'm gonna end up eating probably once I'm home and then going straight to bed. So I'm not very happy about that. That it is what it is. But you know what? I went to the gym today. I forced myself to just try. And I did it. And honestly, I felt a lot better afterwards. I'm just extremely exhausted. The amount of walking I do at work every day, like, it's just, let's put it into percent. Like, my plantar fasciitis flared up about 30 minutes ago, and I just want to cry. And like, all I keep hoping is that it's not going to still be painful tomorrow so that I can come into work. I'm going to start crying. I really hate these injuries and pains and all this stuff. So, you know, whatever. I'm honestly so over it. I feel like chopping off my foot would be a solution, even though I know that's crazy and I know it's a stupid thing to say. But I'm so upset. I'm like, back at work, everything's going great. Like, I know that if I have to call in sick, it wouldn't be for like as long as it was last time. If anyone is unclear, in the 6 years that I've been employed at the company I'm employed at, I've taken a lot of time off because I've done a complete ACL tear with a meniscus tear and PCL. I have torn something with my Achilles tendon. I had a stress fracture in my fourth metatarsal. I have plantar fasciitis. I broke my wrist, like all in the span of the last 6 years. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cry, but like, everything was going fine. I'm at the gym, and then all of a sudden a flare up, and I maybe, you know what, I'm too emotional right now. I think that's like why it's happening. I'm using my foot a bit more, but then when your podiatrist says, hey, like, you know, we went through every avenue, and his last recommendation was weight loss. He's just like, that's what's gonna help you. And you know what, like, it's true. Like, I'm not mad about him saying that. I'm mad that I let it get to this point. I'm just hoping that I wake up with no pain. That's the hope. I've only slept for like a couple hours because the pain is like, it's throbbing. So, gosh, I got so emotional this morning. I've had to call in sick because I can't even stand up on my foot now. I don't understand why this just came out of nowhere, but I'm going to go see my physical therapist at some point. And yeah, so, I think that's it for this update because I'm pretty upset right now, but it is what it is, right?